Hello everybody, welcome to day 65 of me being 25. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm so fucking tired. I had a long day at work. Just I had to do nothing. It made the day go by so slow. Yeah, nothing to really do today, and it was just like such a drag. So I come home. It's like 5:20, 5:30 when I get home, and yeah, oh oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I get home. I'm chilling, just looking through magic cards. And then I get a call from Davey. It's 7:05. My car is making this like bah, 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 noise. I'm pulled off on the side of the street in town. Help. So I drive out. I fucking I already know what's going wrong. It's got an oil leak. So I get there. Got no fucking oil in it. And there's a little pool of oil underneath Davey's car. So I drive back to their job, and sure enough, there's a massive pool of oil and a track going into and out of the parking lot. So we drive to Walmart, we get some more fucking oil, and we're like, we're gonna get this fucker home. We're gonna figure out what the hell's going on. By this point, it's 9 p.m. So we pop the hood, we put the oil in it. It's not leaking. We start the car. It starts trickling out. I'm like, Davey, turn off the car, quick. And hello Racks with Stacks. Super busy day today, super quick stream. Just making sure I keep my streak. 65 days in, 300 more to go. But yeah, anyways. So the oil's trickling out, so we kill the car, and I'm so tired. Holy shit, my brain is just buffering so much. I'm talking to my dad, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. A tow would cost $280 because it's 9 p.m. And yeah, so we don't want to do that. I still don't know if I got charged for that or not. We scheduled a tow and then we canceled it. I'm gonna check and see right now. Live one-shot financial check. Let's see. Am I gonna get charged $300 for a tow that we never received? No, they did refund it. Hell yeah. Okay. W Insurance Company. Very rare nowadays. Yeah, so we got it figured out. We knew what the problem was. We were just going to chance it, try and drive home, and then figure it out later. And then this random dude walks up. He's like, hey, you need help? I was like, I mean, do you have wrenches? He was like, yup. He just disappeared. And I was like, alright, Dad, I guess this guy's going to help us. Sure enough, he comes back. He's got a whole fucking, he's got the whole thing. He's got a backpack full of wrenches and tools and shit. He comes out with a car jack. He jacks up the car. He gets under. He's like, oh, he's fucking O-ring. And then he just goes up and does all this crazy shit. I mean, it's crazy shit. I was the one that fucked up the oil change in the first place, so I know the process that he did. When I put the O-ring on, it slipped off, so that's what was causing the oil leak. But yeah, anyways, he fixed it up for us, and we didn't get home until 9:45. Yeah, crazy fucking day. So yeah, anyways, that's why the stream was super late today. That's why I didn't get to do anything fun for stream. That fucking dog won't stop barking. Like, what are you even fucking barking at this point? You stupid fucking dog. Hold on. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna step outside real quick. One sec. Okay, our neighbor is an actual crackhead, so I don't like talking about her next to the wall because then she starts screaming at the wall and slamming cupboards and stuff, talking about how there's like fucking demons in her walls and shit. So yeah, it's there's a fucking the kitten that I had mentioned a few streams back that we're trying to feed so it stays around. The kitten showed its face, and now crackhead's fucking dog is outside. Because she just leaves it out there for hours at a time. Like, it's 11:08 p.m. right now. You know, perfectly fine time for someone to leave their fucking barking dog outside. Oh, we live in such a fucking shithole. We're moving soon, hopefully. We're under contract for the house that we want, and we applied for a mortgage. So far, we haven't heard anything back. No news is good news. Yeah. You fuck with the crackheads big time? No, this one's just fucking useless. This one's literally a waste of a fucking person. I had something similar happen a month ago, but actually worse. It took us 3 hours to get it fixed. We were 2 hours into a 9-hour car drive. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Just gotta match their energy. See, the problem is, you can do that with, like, most crackheads. This one is homicidal. She will fucking kill things. She is insane. Like, actually fucking insane. I've heard some of her phone calls before. And heard what she does when she gets moderately upset about something. Like, I don't even remember what it was. Someone, like, fucking someone was rude to her on the phone or something, and she got so pissed off that she smashed plates against the wall for 45 minutes and just fucking destroyed everything. So yeah, you managed to dap up a Chicago crackhead who was screaming at people outside Macy's. Quite possibly my proudest achievement. That's awesome. Like, I have nothing wrong. Just because you're a crackhead doesn't mean you're a bad person. This person is just a fucking bad person who just so happens to be a crackhead. She's a fucking miserable bitch. I hate her so much. And we would complain to our landlord, but our landlord hasn't been around for 3 months. I just saw her for the first time in 3 months yesterday. Started screaming with him at people. My mom was pretty pissed. Yeah, I mean, I, your mom's kind of right. W landlady. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you're a landlady. You're supposed to just not show up for 3 months, but still collect rent. Like, and that's how it's been for 2 years. She only shows up to collect rent. We haven't had heat in 2 years. We've told her that we haven't had heat multiple times every winter, and she just doesn't show up. Oh yeah, we've got the heat people coming by this week. Okay. No one shows up. So, yeah, Cousin was visiting for the first time, or to see snow for the first time, so that's her impression of me as a person. Great. Good job, Taco Bell. You seem like someone who would be named like Charlie. I think that's your name. There's Zachary. Yeah, Zachary. That's the one. That's you. I had a bully at my high school named Zachary. And I mean, I was bullied by pretty much everyone, but like he was like a known bully. So I got I got a bunch of people together, and we signed him up for over 400 porn games with his school email. I still remember because I sat behind him in English class where we had to check our email. And I still remember one day, it was like 2 weeks after we did it, and he was getting all the notifications. He was getting like one every 3 minutes. Just like, hey big boy, welcome back to like fucking Hoonie Pop XXX. And yeah. He saw his email, his inbox was just full of porn games, and he just like put his head in his hand and just like quietly sobbed for a few seconds, and it was the most fucking vindicating thing I've ever seen. Oh, it was awesome. I wish I had my phone on me because I would have recorded it and sent it to the group chat. You have a very sophisticated name for my information. Oh, okay. Like, Richard. Oh, my God. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just call it here. It's good enough. I wanted to stream for 5 minutes, and we're 13 minutes in, so that's good. That's great. Not that good, but in 8th grade, my friend changed my laptop wallpaper to a muscular man in nothing but a Speedo and a plague mask. The issue was I didn't know how to change that. That's awesome. I can hop off of that story. This will be my last story for the night. Look up Dr. Beefcake. Oh, I know the image. For research purposes, obviously, But, so, last story of the night, not my last job, but my job before that, my first actual IT job, there was one coworker that I had that would annoy me constantly. So, I managed to remote into his computer, and oh no, I didn't remote into his computer. I remoted into the 72-inch flat screen TV display that was right above his desk, because he was against the back wall. He was against the back wall when you first walked into the office, so he had the info screen above his desk. I was watching the cameras so that there were no. This is when I worked in a school. There were no students that were going to walk in and see that. So I waited for like some of the administrators to come in, or administrative assistants. The administrative assistants. All the administrators were fucking dicks. But there were a couple administrative assistants that we knew were coming over, so I gained access to his display that he had locked down, and it was all set up for him, and blah blah blah. I bypassed it, and I grabbed a picture of a man eating the world's largest gummy worm, and I photoshopped his face onto his the coworker's face onto the dude's face, and the dude was just taking all of it, like just the whole way. And I put that up on the screen, and so they walked in and they were like, "Oh," and the dude had no idea for like 3 minutes. We were all just laughing, and then eventually one of us pointed at the screen, and he turned around and he was like, "Oh god fucking damn it, no, who did that? No." Oh, it was awesome. I wish I was a computer nerd. That opens up so many good ideas. You can do so many things with computers. I mean, like, I literally have a Minecraft server. Look at this. Don't mind the computers and magic cards. This is a Minecraft server. Just right here. If I boot this up, I'm not going to show you the full screen, because there's going to be IP addresses on there. Yeah, okay. There's no IPs on this. Yeah, we just have the Minecraft server right here. Yeah, you know, like, you can just do whatever you want. It's awesome. And like at work, nice feet. Thanks. There's so many tendons in them. At work today, the if you want to see more, you got to pay for it. The accomplishment that I did today was I wrote an algorithm that can read all files in a directory, a folder, if you will, for you uneducated people. It reads all of the files in a folder, and it stores a hashed version of that file, and then it goes through and it hashes the files again. Uneducated? Alright, I'm not going to translate anything then. Good luck. So when the program boots, it grabs a hash of every file that you want it to look at, and periodically it will rehash that file and then do a comparison of those. And if it notices a difference in the hash, and it's not anything crazy, I'm just using SHA-256, like it doesn't need to be anything super crazy. SHA-256 is a little bit old, but we're not actually using it for security. I'm just using it to store the shorthand of the entire file in RAM. So that way, if anyone modifies any of those files, the hash will be different, and then it logs into our SMTP email server, and it sends me an email and lets me know, hey, someone just modified this file, shut down the server. And then, if they get into the server and they try and mess around with the program and like kill the program, for example, when the program shuts down, it sends an email. And it says, hey, someone just shut down the program. Get in there and shut down the server and get everything rebooted. Save all of the data. So that was what I had set up before. I was trying to do a packet sniffer but that doesn't work on Windows operating systems because it locks you at IP level 3, and I need at least IP level 4 in order to be able to sniff all of the packets that I'm going to be looking for, because it just gives you access to TCP and UDP at level 3, and even then, it's very, very specific types of TCP and UDP, and you have to run it with elevated permissions in order to get any sort of results, which I just haven't had luck with. So we're moving on. I would have preferred to have done it in a Linux environment, because with Linux, packet analysis just comes with the operating system. So I had to scrap that idea, which made me sad. But then I was like, you know what? I wanna focus on this other idea that I had. I want to make a sister program that runs in tandem with the main program, and all that those two do is they just do a handshake every 5 seconds, and if that handshake fails, then it sends an email, and it's like, hey, one of the if it's the main one, it says the sister one's down, I'm gonna reboot it just so you know something fishy's going on. Or if the sister one notices that the main one is down, it sends an email and says, yo, the main one went down, I'm rebooting it, but get in here and get this shit figured out. So yeah, in order to kill the program and not have it notified, you need to find both of them and kill them both within the small period of time. So yeah, I got that to work, and it's really cool. It's extremely redundant, but it's very secure, and if anyone goes in and tries to modify anything, including the program file itself, it can scan itself and be a little bit self-aware. Not like sentient self-aware, but like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I worked on this for a while. This is like a 2-week long project. That's so we can I'm working on improving our imaging server. Yeah, that's my job. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, to my dismay, my mother named me Cletus, and I have no idea what you just said. Cletus is not an elegant name. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate name is what that is. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised you have no idea what I just said. That's a decade of computer science knowledge. Is what that is. Talk to me in 10 years if you start learning today. Not when I'm Lincoln. Cletus Lincoln. That's I don't really care what your name is. I'm not gonna remember it anyways. I can't remember fucking names for 3 minutes. Nah, I lied about Cletus. Nah, you're Cletus. Now that you lied about Cletus, you're gonna be Cletus forever. Your something is actually sophisticated. I'm assuming that's a name, but I can't see it. Alright, anyways, I said one more story and then I told 3 more stories. That's usually how it works. So anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna finish looking through my magic cards. I gotta go. It's late. Oh, Icy Guy, I completely forgot to do a Discord announcement today. Today was insane. Icy Guy, I'll give you the Spark Notes. Because you just got here, and I'm not going to do that to you. So, I got home from work, long day at work, I didn't do anything, so the day just crawled by. I got home from work at 5:20. I got to chill until 7:04, and then I get a phone call from Davey. Hey, my car is going like whenever I like do things. And I'm pulled over on the side of the road, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what this is. We just changed your oil a couple days ago. Is there oil in your car? The dipstick's dry. Oh boy. So I had to drive all the way out into town. And, yeah, I get into town. I look at the car. I'm like, okay, fuck, this is bad. I call my dad. He doesn't answer. We call an emergency tow truck. They're like, it's $300. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll pay it. And then my dad calls me back as soon as we say yes, and he's like, what the fuck you do that for? Just go buy oil and dump it in. Okay, what the fuck? So we call, and we were luckily able to cancel the tow truck before they charged us. We drive to Walmart, we buy oil, we drive back, we put the oil in. It's not leaking. We start the car, it starts dribbling out. So I call my dad. I'm trying to get this shit figured out. While I'm on the phone with my dad, random dude walks up and he's like, "Yo, you need some help?" And I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Dad, some dude just came up and was like, do you need help?" I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then he was like, I have all my tools. Hold on, I'll be right over. What do you need?" And I was like, "Oh, Dad, he asked me what I need." My dad was like, "Oh, you're set." So yeah, I then hung up with my dad and helped this guy who explained the whole process to me as he was doing it. Like, I had already done the oil change once, but I fucked up putting on the O-ring. I put the O-ring on wrong on the whatever the fuck it is, the oil filter cartridge. There's like a container thing. It's an inlay, and you have to put the O-ring on the outside of it in a specific spot, and it slipped off slightly somewhere, so when I screwed it in, there was a hole in the seal, and it was just leaking oil out right there. So he took it off, he put the thing on, he put it back in, we dumped in a little bit more oil, and he was like, "Yep, you're good to go, you're driving home." It's like, oh my fucking god, dude, you just saved us so much money. We were looking at like $500 minimum for all the repairs. So yeah, we Venmo'd that guy $40, and we were just like, "Fuck it, peace, dude." Like, that was awesome. So anyways, yeah, crazy day. We also got that guy's number, so if we ever have any future car issues, we're going to him. So yeah, there's the positive spin out of it. You know, we have someone who's reliable. And oh, I forgot to mention the funniest part. Davey's car broke down right in front of the house that we wanted to buy. Or not that we wanted to buy, that we're buying. Like, literally 200 feet up the road was the house. So that guy's right there. It's perfect. That's convenient. It would have been even more convenient if we fucking lived there, but alas, we do not. Yet. I'm gonna go check and see if the kitten's there. Kitten patrol. That's a great angle. But, okay, this is what I'm looking at. Do you see a kitten? You see my balls? Not actually. I'm wearing a shirt. Guys, I'm wearing a shirt and pants. I promise. We're gonna do this. No kitten. Just all of our bottles. All of our cans and bottles that we have not redeemed yet. There's a penny on the ground. It is. Heads up, look at that. That's good luck. We don't have fucking space for anything, so shit just keeps piling up here. We've got recycling and... oh, I need to bring that out. That's just like bathroom garbage. That's no big deal. I promise we're not slobs, guys. We have a 350 square foot apartment. There's not much space for fucking anything. And living in the slums definitely does a number on you. I will be doing a cleaning stream at some point though. Probably closer to when we're not probably closer to when we're moving. I'm gonna do a full, like, complete clean of our apartment and just show the before and after, and then we'll move into the new house and we're gonna do a home tour, and it's gonna be really nice. I have a lot of plans. But yeah, anyways, I need to turn off stream before I keep rambling. Nice. But have a good night, everyone. My phone is almost dead, and that sucks because I wanted to watch YouTube. You lost your streak? Aw. That sucks. That is an F. R.I.P. Icy Guy streak. That's because I didn't message you today, and you showed up. So like, it's not actually the reason, but it's all my fault. All right. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody, on my. I ain't streaking it no more. Thanks for hanging out with me on my crazy day. Hopefully, I can go back to normal streams here pretty soon. But, yeah. This is why I wasn't streaming for the longest time. Is because, like, this is just how all of my days go. There's no time. There's no time to do anything. But we're moving out of the ghetto, so I'm gonna have more time to do shit. We're not gonna be in the fucking ghetto anymore. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye, chat.